questions I get asked the most is, how can I improve my sales? The answer in virtually every case, with every small business owner I've ever worked with, and some of them I've helped them to improve their sales 2, 3 and 4 times. So gone from £3,000 a month to £12,000 a month. The answer is nearly always follow-up. So what I want to touch on this morning is a very simple strategy for follow-up. Where many people get distracted is using their CRM system or their Outlook or whatever else it is, and they configure it to be exploding all over the screen and coming up with reminders. And you know what? They spend more time configuring it than using it. So, the important thing here is that every day you make a preset number of calls to leads that are already looking forward to speaking to you again. You set the number. But don't forget, because if I said to you, how many leads have you got? Most small business owners have got between 5 and 20 leads at any one time. And yet they can't list them all down and say when they last spoke to them and what the next step in the sales process is. So to simplify it, I use the A4 stick strategy. It involves a piece of A4 paper and a stick, otherwise known as a pencil. On that piece of paper is all of your current leads and when you last spoke to them and what the next step is. Last thing at night, you put it across your computer keyboard. You will deal with that before you get wrapped up in all the work of the day. Then, first thing in the morning, with the piece of paper, you work through the number of phone calls you're going to make, annotate it, last spoke to, and what the next step is. By the way, that next step, when you're going to respond to them again, you agree with them while you're on the phone. That's another question I get asked. How often should I badger them? Don't badger them at all. Ask them, when should I be following this up? So, that's Jon Baker helping you to sell more using today's A4 stick strategy.